Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to 503 Neighborhood Hood News, where facts matter, unless, of course, it pertains to our staff. My name is Paul Knowles, Jr. I am your Neighborhood Hood reporter. I'm here today to spread a little encouragement and talk a little bit about the COVID-19 virus. Pull some numbers off the internet today, just to show you how disproportionately we are being affected by this virus. It's important that we look out for each other and take care of ourselves, do everything we can to stay healthy. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 26% of the population look like us. 73% of the deaths we're carrying. Chicago, Illinois, 32% of the population looks like us. 67% of the deaths we carry. Illinois overall, 14% of the population look like us. 42% of the deaths we're carrying. Washington, D.C., 46% of the people look like us. 58% of the deaths we're carrying. North Carolina, 29%, 38% of the deaths we're carrying. Louisiana, 32% and over 70% of the deaths. I can't imagine what it looks like in Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, where these dumbass governors think it's okay to open the beach, keep the stores open, keep the bars open and the restaurants. Do not be as dumb as your governor if you live there, okay? This is serious. We're in uncharted territory. The best thing you can do is stay with your nucleus. The people that you started this fight with is the people that you should end this fight with. The virus, we don't know anything about it. We only know what Dr. Fauci tells us. I trust him. I believe that he's the most important person in this fight. I believe he knows what he's talking about. If he says social distancing will help, then I think that's what we should do. When I'm out and about, when I go to the store, I'm not staying 6 feet from people. I'm like 8 to 10. I've been asking people to step back. And you shouldn't be ashamed of that. You can say it if you say it in the right way. So, one of the things I wanted to do is really, really try to get this going and show the importance of this. As a hairstylist, a barber, whatever you do, there's people that are making home calls, house calls. This is just bad information. It's a bad practice. It shouldn't be done. I know the money's low, but you got to gut it out like the rest of us. We're all just trying to make it through this. There's a young barber down in Texas who has died from making house calls. As a barber, a hairstylist, you're there to protect public health and safety. That's one of the things that you're taught in school. That's the most important thing. In the 817, I think it was. Anyway, I see people out and about not practicing social distancing, being with people that they don't know or they haven't been around. There's a house around the corner that was having a barbecue the other day. Now I passed this house on my way to the store, and I know the people that live there. And even though if the people were there at the barbecue might be their family members, you don't know where they've been. You don't know who they've been in contact with. This thing expands exponentially. So you could be carrying the virus and not know. One of your friends or associates. So just stay at home. Fight. Make it through this thing. I wanted to give a shout out to the first responders, doctors, nurses, EMTs, grocery store clerks. For the first time in our life, a grocery store clerk is going to work and they honestly don't know if they're going to live. They're putting their life on the line to help us, to make sure that we have food in the refrigerator, something in the pantry to reach for. So practice the social distancing, stay safe, take care of your family, and give the people that are out there on the front line a salute when you see them. Let them know that you appreciate what they're doing. One of the other things I wanted to say was, do not be one of these people that are out at the beach or at a party or at a fair in line with a bunch of people. This is just wrong. I've just given you the numbers of how disproportionate the death rate is amongst us. It's starting to look like the incarceration in the prison. Small percentage of the population, large percentage of the prison population. This is not how we want to go out. So stay safe. I'm sending out some love, some good encouragement, some good energy. I want everybody to be safe, and please take care of your community. This is the hashtag. When you share this video down in Tennessee, Tanner, McAdams over in Cleveland, Bernsteins and Spates and people up in the Northwest, if you could use the hashtag One Village, One Fight against COVID-19, let's try to make this thing move. I'll be back later in the day with another broadcast just to name some people that have given out some good information about this thing. All right? Love you all. Stay safe and stay in the fight. One village, one fight against COVID-19. Hashtag One Village, One Fight against COVID-19. Let's get it done. Love you all. Paul Knowles Jr. signing off from 503. Look at this hair of mine. You think I'm concerned about a haircut right now? We got stuff going on in the community, man. We're carrying sugar. For those of you that don't know what that is, that's diabetes. We got asthma. We got high blood pressure. We need to be as safe as we possibly can. The numbers don't lie. So, PK signing off. Much love.